Hey guys, so this is some off-topic stuff about Pokemon that I wanted to talk about. Now, I do like to play video games other than Warframe. I like Monster Hunter, I like Overwatch occasionally, in moderation. I like Anthem somewhat, and I like Devil May Cry Kingdom Hearts. So I wanted to talk about some Pokemon stuff, what that being Pokemon leaks. And I'm gonna talk about this top. I'm gonna come back to this page. I'm gonna talk about this first. So I want to talk about these supposed. You can't see my fingers, but I'm doing quotations. Supposed leaks that they have of Pokemon. So with this being said, this is like the kind of Grookey evolution that they basically showed off, and I will say without a doubt that this is fake because for multiple reasons. One, this doesn't even make like look like it makes sense. Two, uh, in Pokemon usually I would say if a Pokemon starts with a tail, it's probably gonna end with a tail or some type of tail. There are rare occurrences where a Pokemon just completely loses a feature, but starter wise, the starter would actually make sense to look like its evolution. This Pokemon looks nothing like the first evolution of Grookey. For one, it has kind of like koala slash foxy pointy ears. Grookey had round ears. And then the third evolution, it completely loses its ears. The third evolution looks like a sloth ish with some circus pants on. The second evolution looks, I don't know what the hell second evolution looks like. It looks like a mythical creature from Tales, not Tales, Bridge of Terabithia. That's what it looks like. It looks like a mythical creature from that. Now, this is another fan art. I will say this is definitely fan art. It doesn't make sense as much. Like, I understand it could be a gorilla, but like the main thing I said, it's a monkey. This is an ape. Apes and monkeys are in the same line, but not the same. It's a subspecies, basically. It's not the same exact animal. So I don't see why they would go from a monkey to an ape, or more like a gorilla. Apes are the species, but are chimps or something like that. Like for example, who we had? Nope, not that one. Oh, Spaulding. I'm cutting that out. But basically, I don't see why it would change drastically like that. It don't make any sense for it to change drastically. That's why I don't think this is definitely real. Also, the design of it looks pretty bland. It's not exciting. It looks really poor in taste, honestly. Uh, Next we got Skull Bunny. Skull Bunny. This design actually looks the best out of all the fake ones that are going to be shown in this video. Um, I would say it doesn't make sense still because it looks cooler. But two things I want to point out is why they go from being completely white to having brown on it. Why they get three spots on the side of his face. I mean, rabbits do have those little things, but I don't know. Why does it lose the bandage on his face and get this like kind of gold crown looking thing? Also, why are the ears on fire in the second form and loses that in the third form? And why? Okay, actually, the only thing that I want to say why about is the feet. The feet being on fire, that's pretty cool. I like that. But still, all in all, I would feel like this would be kept, or even whenever it's like powered up or something. I don't know. It's just fan art, but at the same time, still. And this is obvious fan art. This doesn't even look remotely like it's designed by Game Freak, so I'm not even going to talk about that. And this one absolutely makes no sense. And honestly, the flag thing on the head, I mean, they kind of try to keep it off of Sabo, but it don't look that good. And also, like, I don't know what's going on with the third evolution, but it looks like it's supposed to be bipedal, but it's not bipedal. Like, it looks like it's supposed to stand on 2 feet. But can you imagine looking at this thing walk? I feel like it's gonna have like some sideways duck walk. Like you're trying to. Actually, I would feel like it would walk like a crab more than an actual lizard. But lizards are usually four-legged, so I'm assuming it is bipedal. But at the same time, on its standing form, it just looks really stupid. It looks hard. And we're gonna go to the Twitter post before we go back. Okay, not that one. So look, somebody kind of elaborated on this. He said designs are reminiscent of the British Templar Knights armor, and their fins are similar to the medieval flags and banners. This in the second one, the helmet-like design on the final evolution seems like a Spanish conquistador. Also, the stickers look like they're swords, and the trousers are similar to those worn in England in the 60s, especially by the Beatles. Why is this man wearing some Beatle pants? I don't know. I really don't. Why is they fusing the Beatles with a conquistador? And the last one says, Skull Bunny final evolution. I say evolution. Evolution looks like it has elements of both 16th century armor and Shakespearean clothes. The middle evolution seems to have more features of modern day football players. That's another thing I just pointed out. Why would it go from looking like a football player or to one design into another shift of design? Like there's supposed to be some type of transition. That's why it's called a middle evolution. It's supposed to look like its last form and then transform it and evolve into something that looks better or weirder or whatever. It's supposed to at least transition. These things do not transition. None of these three evolutions transition well at all. That's why it makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense. Also, let me read what this man said. He put the nail in the coffin to me with this, and I feel like everybody should feel this way about it. If these are the real evolutions of Pokemon Gen 8 starters, there are by far the worst the franchise has ever produced. These are so bad I would consider skipping the game altogether. That's facts. This stuff, it doesn't look like Game Freak would design this. So anybody who thinks this would be a leak, I would feel like you just really have to think that it has to be a leak. Like don't think that's credible at all. Alright, so look, this is all speculation. I would say it's speculation. Other than the names may have some type of basis on them. But honestly, most will write this off without hesitation, which is fine. All right, so I would say the names may have basis, but honestly, the typings are all speculation. I say that only because people already speculated this as soon as they saw the first trailer. I think Game Explain even said it, but Grookey hit on a rock in the first trailer, and it's like, oh, that must be grass and rock. He said the percussions and based on percussions and gigantophicus. I can't even pronounce this word. I typed it in. I just typed it in too. A gigan. Yeah, this thing right here is hold up. It's a gorilla. It's a baboon gorilla. If you ever watched JoJo, it's that same type of ape, primate that was on the ship in JoJo Bizarre Adventure. He had the stand that was basically a whole ship. I don't see Grookey turning into that because, like I said, the tail thing. Why would it lose his whole tail? Next one is Skull Bunny, and it says Skull Bunny, Ground Fair, and Raburn. Final stage of Fire Electric. That makes sense. Energizer Bunny, based on a Sprinter and a Jackrabbit, because it moves fast and stuff. That would make sense that it would be like electrical typing with it. I would hope so, because I don't think we have that many fire and electric, or do we have zero fire and electric? I don't know. Usually, starter evolutions, if it does get a certain typing, that's probably a brand new typing. So water and ghost for the last one. Pretty sure we have a water and ghost. We have that one jellyfish that's water and ghost. All right, it says Sabo, Scribball, and Gloom Leon. I don't know. That last name definitely throws me off. Gloom Leon. Why is it called that? I seem like I don't think so. Final stage water ghost based on dramatic arts and ghost writing. That makes no sense. That's so cryptic that it has no basis. Based on dramatic arts and ghost writing. Dramatic arts? What do you mean by that? Like plays and ghost writings? Are you saying folklore? Ghost tales? Like, what are you saying? You're not really explaining anything that good. The only thing that actually had a basis was based on Sprinter and Jackrabbit. The first one is like, oh, it's a monkey. It might turn into an ape. Other than that, just get out of my face. Alright, so let's go talk about this real quick. So, way back when, and like, I think Sun and Moon, somebody basically posted images that look just like these, and they were supposed to be fan-made. of Gen 7 Pokemon, and it was on a backdrop on a white piece of paper just like this with nothing on it. Looks like it's basically photoshopped onto a piece of paper. That's the main thing I'm gonna put here. Why are the angles of these things like so bad though? Like look at these camera angles. They look like they make sense. And also, if you're gonna draw on a piece of paper, why are they drawing like that? This whole piece of paper looks like it is sideways. And this one is kind of cut off and off center too. Why would they be drawn like that instead of being slightly slanted like this? But they're like upright. That's another thing. So that's one thing. All right. Also, so they had a leak about this a long time ago. I instantly discredited it. I'm like, that makes no sense. This looks horrible. It doesn't make any sense for Scorbunny to turn into this whenever the first form looks like what it looks like. Somebody put a leak out some time ago saying that we'll get armored evolutions like Charizard and Mewtwo and some other Pokemon. Um, and I'm not gonna talk about the rest of this. Oh, but I will show off this. So this was supposed to be a bug Pokemon that was leaked. Now this seems like the only credible thing that may have been part of the new games, but at the same time it could be just using X and Y, not X and Y, Sun and Moon, but modded. So honestly, like, what do you guys think about these leaks? Do you think it's real? Do you think it's fake? I hope you don't think it's real. I don't know. I saw something about this. Oh yeah, here we go. So I don't know about this. Somebody says fake or real. It's been same tears design is like Sun and Moon, not a Galar Pokemon, but bugging Pokemon. So that's just somebody who it seems like this person right here does like Pokemon leaks and stuff like that. But all in all, guys, tell me if you think it's real or fake. What do you feel about it? And I hope you guys enjoy Pokemon a little bit enough to actually click on this video. And I am happy if you made it this far into the video, and I thank you for that. Leave a like, comment what you guys feel about it, and subscribe if you like my Warframe content or you are beginning to like the Pokemon content I am providing today. Stay tuned for another video that I'm going to post, and you guys have a good one.